get our coordinates right. Okay, this is the highway linking to the second bridge of Penang. Then when you turn in, you will drive through this road that connects you to Aspen Vision City, AVC. It's 247 acres, where it's a joint venture development with IKEA. This is a freehold development. So what's hot right now is that the McDonald's, KFC and T-Life drive-thru will be open very soon, and there will be an integrated mall. After that, you have this Vervea commercial center. Then in the center, you have this multi-story car park, and you have a convention center or exhibition center on top, which is rather cool. After that, in the center will be the Central Park, a 25 acres Central Park, and next to that will be Velux, the landed properties that we're going to check out today. Then this is Virtue, and that will be Columbia Hospital. And I think let's go explore them one by one today before we end up in Velux. Okay, let's go. We are now walking along Vervea. In total, there will be 434 units. Very awesome looking, especially the roofing. Check it out. I think this will be the high street, where in the future people will just hang out here at night, right? I guess they will block the entrance, then cars cannot come in. Then this will be free for people to walk around and hang out. Then there will be F&B all around. This will be very alive. Then in the center of all these, there will be a multi-level car park in the center. On top will be the exhibition hall. So these designs are catered to more of a pedestrian experience rather than park right in front. You know, like Malaysians park right in front of the shop, don't want to walk one. Right in front of Vervea, that will be the main access coming in to this development, and that's a problem because IKEA is there. And based on experience, the Cheras one, the Mutiara Damansara one, then the one in Johor, all of them has one common problem: being too popular will cause congestion. And then to point out the road width, the road shoulders, the landscape treatment, so colorful. All these are done before the houses are built. Okay, walking distance away from IKEA, we are now in this 25 acres park. And you look into the water feature, the landscape here, you have the feature trees. Then you also have security walking around. All this is only phase 1. There are a few more phases, for example the hardscape and the towers, and there will be an elevated deck. At night there will be lights and things like that. This will be super amazing. And the benefit of staying in Velux, right, it's connected. Anytime your kids want to go run, want to go cycling, and they can just come out. At the end there, that's an empty land right there. There will be the location for the future clubhouse. This is the entire site plan for Velux. In total, there's 174 units. Security wise, you have the cul-de-sac for each row. Then in between the houses, there will be linear parks, and the clubhouse will be on this portion. The benefit of stratified, you have the security. If you come in, these are the roads, and this will be the unit that we're going to check out today. In this development, there's a mixture between 20 feet, 24 feet, 70 feet, 75 feet, 2.5 story, 2 story, and etc. If you can feel the breeze right now, this will be the road shoulders, the drain, the landscape treatments. This will be the treatments of the back alley, and I like that because individual title, right, back alley used to be a very negative space, very dark. So when you are buying landed, it's very important to look into the infra, like the road width. Then you have the islands for landscape where they hide the irrigation system, manhole. Then this will be the rubbish area, the letter compartments, the water meter, and this will be the experience driving back home. You have an open area here, so it's for daylighting, it's for ventilation, it's good, and you look into the width between columns. Right? Before we go into the house, because this is a corner unit, the source of light will come from the side instead of the front. This concrete imprint is kind of cool, but just that I wish that there could be a slope. And let's check out the unit. Coming in into the unit, first of all, you will have a foyer where you will place your shoes cabinet here. There will be a scene door here. And for landed properties, it's very important to have a ground floor bedroom. Bear in mind, this is an ID furnished unit. This window lights up the entrance into the ground floor bedroom. So in this bedroom, you can accommodate a queen size bed, your wardrobe, then you still have sufficient circulation area. This will be the connection to the external area. Bear in mind, this will be fencing in the future. So with such openings of the sliding door, in terms of privacy wise, I'm not too sure lah. Next to the bedroom, you will have a bathroom, Sorrento basin and WC. I guess all these features won't be around. Full height wall tiles. And this, I'm not too sure why the size of the window is at such scale for a bathroom. So this entire partition is not going to be around here, I think, for the actual unit. So this bathroom can actually be a common bathroom for your guests as well, or you want to just conceal it to make it an ensuite. And walking into the space, you have the staircase on this side, then you will have the living, dining and the kitchen on that side. Once again, because this is the corner unit, that's why the space will look very different because of this profile of windows. It's going to be a debate with the same price, almost at the same price. You get to debate whether you want to have a high rise in the island or you want to live in a landed here. So because of the space being too big, they add up this partition to somewhat demarcate the living room and the dining room. Another way to demarcate spaces is using the ceiling height, which is double volume. Imagine you having a family gathering here. It's so magical, it's so spacious. Just that you gotta always debate the practicality of double height volumes. What happens if the light bulb malfunction? Again, the access to the external space of your back door is also available. This will be your private garden. Then I think they adopted a modern design to the kitchen. So this is an open dry kitchen with its own breakfast counter, and this allows the user of the kitchen to still have connection with the guests. But ultimately, when people buy the house, you want to somewhat change into a wet kitchen portion, entirely up to you. You have all this space to accommodate your fridge, your hood and hob, your oven, your microwave, whatsoever. Okay, moving upwards, there will be tile flooring, the timber stairs. I like that this is a 4-feet staircase. Right, it's a very spacious staircase, and right on top, again, this is one of those differences between a high-rise and a landed. You get to somewhat separate the functions in accordance to levels. The ground floor can be for guests, a little bit more open because your kitchen, dining, active spaces are all there. So the private spaces usually we'll put upstairs, but yet still get to enjoy that sense of connectivity via the open area. So in this floor, there will be 2 bedrooms. Let's go check this one first. First observation, I like the switch, the position of the switch as well. And it comes with its own ensuite bathroom. What I really like is the window profile that is very high in terms of ratio of window against the facade area. Let's check out the ensuite bathroom. For specs, do always check with the sales staff at this ID on whether the unit will provide or not. Okay, let's move on. Right opposite will be the principal bedroom. It's huge, right? A width of around 3.8 and a length of 4.7 meters. You can easily accommodate a king size bed. Then you have your walk-in wardrobe on this side. You can still accommodate bedside tables, a lot of space for circulation, and you can still have a working desk here. Check out the view. This is the benefit of stratified living. All the landscape will be under the maintenance. At the far end, you get mountain views, you get sea views also. Just that for this area, right, it's gonna be a debate because some people are like, huh, wasted money. I'll just extend, put handrail, I can use the space. Well, you will need the joint management body's decision and approval before you can proceed for any renovation of your facade. But because of this kind of structure, it's lightweight, hence for the carport, right, it's very open. The distance between columns are very far, and because of that cantilever beam, I think it's awesome. Next to the bedroom, let's check out the principal bathroom. Super huge, and behind that wall will be all the aircon latch. Full height wall tiles. Then you have the, again, Sorrento basin and WC. not all. This is a 2.5 story and this will be the steel handrail. If you look into the treatment, this is going to be a handrail extended all the way, but again this is an ideal treatment to have this room as master bedroom. So I'm not too sure because this based on individual preferences. Some you like the master suite to be on the second floor because I wouldn't want to climb so high. Every time I leave my phone up, you need to bed lao tui. But then some prefer privacy and this entire floor can be one room. This is just like a presidential suite in a hotel. And because this facade is the side profile, right, it's way longer, hence you have more space to play around with the window profile, and that further enhances the spatial quality. If your wife is complaining that the bedroom downstairs is way too small in terms of cabinet space, this entire section will be dedicated for her. Well, these are only suggestions of the furniture layout. This space connects you directly to the balcony, and again, this view is going to be awesome, right? Because the park is just there. Then next to the balcony, this will be the bathroom. And I don't understand the openings of the window directly to the balcony. Like, this is where I shower, right? Very weird. And then coming out from the balcony, that will be the bathroom window, right? Where you shower. This is a very spacious balcony. And I felt that this is like those private zones for the owner. I'm very stressed. I just come here to escape from everyone. You have the steel handrails built on curbs and it allows you to have this horizon. And I think that's about it. It's now time for Sean Take 3 on 3. The first thing I like, for an apartment in Island, you can actually afford to have a landed property here, and that provides you with a whole different lifestyle of having to drive your car directly into your car porch and have that space and have that privacy when needed, because the function of spaces can be divided by levels. The maintenance includes the security, where you have a guardhouse, you have the landscape portion, you have the maintenance of the roads, the cleanliness, the design of the road shoulders, pedestrian pathways, the linear gardens between houses. Overall, this is just a great alternative to what we have back in Island. Point number 2 will be the convenience of this entire master plan. This development is smack in the center and it's surrounded by commercial center of Vervea, the University College, you have IKEA, the upcoming mall and the park. So it's a balance of everything and it's going to be very convenient. And also if you look into the entire master plan, the rarity of this landed development, the team is putting in a lot of effort to make sure that this product caters to everybody. Where some you have 2.5 stories, some you have 2 stories, some you have 24 feet, 20 feet, whether with a garden, without a garden, and etc. All those are available. So for the 3 things I don't like, right, I think it's almost the same points. Because this is located in mainland, the stigma towards mainland is real. Because my entire life I grew up in the island, my friends, family, workplace, basically everything is there. And you expect me to drive the toll gate every now and then. It's a debate. Point number 2 will be the rarity of landed products. It's going to be like a centerpiece of the entire development. Well, that also brings certain concern because that is in the center of super high density stuffs in the future. If you're a person who really enjoys connectivity, I want walking distance to the park, commercial areas, UOW, I think Metropolis is there, then the designer mall is there. It's all within the local road without going through the highway. If you want something that's more serene, then you can choose somewhere else. On the same note, because this super rare product, the team is trying their very best to cater to every request and every need. Hence, the product to me, it takes a while to understand. Point number 3. Based on our experience of visiting all the sites that involves IKEA, for example, Mutiara Damansara, Cheras, Interbrau as well, the common things will be this popularity because everyone likes to go IKEA. There will be a lot of congestion. My concern will be when IKEA is too popular, along with the mall, along with all the developments here, right? Plus, the park is so attractive. Every evening, right, people are just going to park the roadside. Although they are a dedicated 120 over bays of car park, us being Malaysians, it's very difficult to stop people from not parking at the roadside. Hence, the journey back home, if I were to stay here, then becomes like a hassle. Well, this is a good problem because by that time, this township will be developed. So I think it's going to be maybe 10-20 years down the road. Something to take note lah. And I think that's about it for this episode. Shout out to the team again. Once again, I've understand this Batu Kawan another level deeper. Landed products like this is super rare. not a lot to come by. If you really like this episode, like it, share it, and even subscribe for more information like this. Until next time, this is Sean Tan. Ciao.